Hello fellow fish enthusiasts, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Best Goldfish and today we're diving deep into the world of goldfish care. Specifically, we're going to talk about a topic that gets a lot of people scratching their heads. What's the best substrate for our fin friends? Okay, first let's talk about what even is a substrate. Think of substrate as the ground of your fishy friends. It's the layer on the bottom of your aquarium. It's not just there for looks. It actually plays a big role in the goldfish's health. And we don't want them swimming around anything less than fab. Okay, now let's break it down. There are few contenders in the substrate game and I'm going to show you some options plus some secrets on what works best for goldfish. Ready? Let's get into it. Okay, first up we have gravel. It's a classic, it's sturdy and it comes on all sorts of colors. But here's the thing, while it may look pretty, gravel can easily trap uneaten food and fish wakes. Yikes, right? If you do choose gravel, make sure it's smooth and large enough that your goldfish won't accidentally swallow it. Goldfish have been known to go for their snack and we don't want any accidental snack attacks causing issues. And cleaning, you gotta vacuum that stuff regularly to keep it clean. I make it a fun game. I pick a day to do tank maintenance and blast some tunes while cleaning. Alright, moving on. I used to have gravel in this fish tank and it was so hard to clean it. You don't even know how hard it was. Okay, next up we have sand. Now if you want a more natural look, sand can be a killer choice. Goldfish love to sift through it, which taps into their natural behaviors. Plus, it helps keep the water quality better since it doesn't trap waste as easily as gravel. But you remember, not all sands are created equal. You want to go for something like aquarium sand, not the stuff you from your beach trips. Trust me, you don't want to end up with a mess. The beach sand contains a lot of salt and it's also crawling with debris which you don't want in your fish tank. Just spend some money and buy a few bags, maybe a bag of sand and you'll appreciate it. Pro tip, when you add sand, create a gentle slope to help it with water flow and make sure it's at least 1 inch deep for optimum benefits. Your swimming buddies will thank you. It's also easier to keep the plants in it. As you see here, the goldfish have kind of dig the plant up, but that's because I don't have an inch of sand. I have to add more. But if you have an inch of sand, it's going to have your plants rooted more than gravel will. Okay, now we have stones, like the big stones, not gravel, stones like you see here, like those things. You can use stones. I'm not saying you can't, but it's worse than gravel. It's hard to get your gravel back in, to actually clean it, and it actually traps more waste than gravel does. It's a pain to clean it. And your goldfish will not appreciate sifting through it. It's very difficult to do that when you have stones in it. It's harder than gravel. And there's a chance they might get stuck if you have too large ones. But you can have small little bits just lying around like I have in my sand. You can have that, but not a whole substrate, not a whole layer of it. Okay, and lastly we have the bare bottom tank. This is a popular choice among goldfish keepers. Now I know what you're thinking, bored, right? But hold on. A no substrate tank can actually make maintenance a breeze. With no substrate, you're minimizing waste accumulation and you can see exactly what's going down there. You don't have to worry about your fish eating harmful particles. Plus, you can get creative with decorations. But the thing is that the sand does the same thing. It keeps the poop all on the top layer, but the bare bottoms make it easier. But I find it that the sand helps it hide the debris and poop more easily. than bare bottom, and the goldfish tend to stir up all that junk, which makes the tank look nasty. But when you have sand, it kind of does hold it together mostly. So what are the options here? Here's a quick checklist with the pros and cons of each option. Okay, let's see. Gravel looks great but needs regular vacuuming. Sand, natural look, promotes fun behaviors but choose wisely. I would go with pool filter sand if you really have to. And now we have bare bottom, easy maintenance but can look a little plain, and the fish might kick it all up. Ultimately, whichever substrate you choose, your goldfish will be happy as long as you maintain a clean and healthy environment. But I think, this is my personal opinion, but sand has to be the game changer. It helps promote crystal clear water, it helps to give a stimulation for your goldfish, and it doesn't really trap particles under, so you can easily siphon them out. Bare bottom, same thing, but it doesn't really help promote crystal clear tanks too much, and it also doesn't your fish don't really have some stimulation as much as sand. But you can go with bare bottom. I've seen so many nice tanks with green algae. You can have crystal clear tanks. I'm not telling you can't, but it's a bit hard. So for me, the game changer has been sand. I have recently changed from gravel to sand, and I'm telling you, it's been a blast. I really hope you can do the same if you have gravel or something. There are many videos to see how to change substrate. So that you know the best substrate for goldfish, are ready to dive in. Let me know in the comments what substrate you're currently using or planning to use. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more awesome fish caring tips. Until next time, keep those fins wagging and those bubbles bubbling. Bye bye. Hope you have a great day.